Hi, this is River, and I'm here with Lesson 69 from A Course in Miracles. Lesson 69 is, My grievances hide the light of the world in me. No one can look upon what your grievances conceal. Because your grievances are hiding the light of the world in you, everyone stands in darkness and you beside him. But as the veil of your grievances is lifted, you are released with him. Share your salvation now with him who stood beside you when you were in hell. He is your brother in the light of the world that saves you both. Today, let us make another real attempt to reach the light in you. Before we undertake this in our more extended practice period, let us devote several minutes to thinking about what we are trying to do. We are literally attempting to get in touch with the salvation of the world. We are trying to see past the veil of darkness that keeps it concealed. We are trying to let the veil be lifted and to see the tears of God's Son disappear in the sunlight. Let us begin our longer practice period today with the full realization that this is so, and with real determination to reach what is dearer to us than all else. Salvation is our only need. There is no other purpose here and no other function to fulfill. Learning salvation is our only goal. Let us end the ancient search today by finding the light in us and holding it up for everyone who searches with us to look upon and rejoice. Okay, so go ahead and close your eyes. Just become aware of your breath and feel yourself settle into your body. And just be here now. Be in this moment, wherever you are, whatever time it happens to be. If it's the morning, be there right in this moment in your morning. If it's the afternoon, be there right where you are. And if it's the evening, be there in your moment of now, of the evening. And then imagine your mind being full of just a lot of content, and allow all that information, the past, the future, everything you've ever learned, allow it just to empty. Just empty out of your mind. I'm going to read what it says. Let go of all the content that generally occupies your consciousness. Think of your mind as a vast circle surrounded by a layer of heavy, dark clouds. You can see only the clouds because you seem to be standing outside the circle and quite apart from it. From where you stand, you can see no reason to believe there is a brilliant light hidden by the clouds. The clouds seem to be the only reality. They seem to be all there is to see. Therefore, you do not attempt to go through them and past them, which is the only way in which you would be really convinced of their lack of substance. We will make this attempt today. Imagine that you're settling down into perfect stillness. And remember how much you want to reach the light in you today, now. Be determined to go past the clouds. Reach out and touch them in your mind. Brush them aside with your hand. Feel them resting on your cheeks and forehead and eyelids as you go through them. Go on, clouds cannot stop you. You will begin to feel a sense of being lifted up and carried ahead. Your little effort and small determination call on the power of the universe to help you, and God Himself will raise you from darkness into light. You are in accord with His will. You cannot fail because your will is His. Have confidence in your Father and be certain that He has heard you and answered you. You may not recognize His answer, but you can indeed be sure that it is given you and you will yet receive it. Try, as you attempt to go through the clouds to the light, to hold this confidence in your mind, this confidence that God has heard you and answered you. Try to remember that you are at last joining your will to God's. Try to keep the thought clearly in mind that what you undertake with God must succeed. Determination, confidence that God has heard you, and keeping the thought clearly in your mind that what you undertake with God must succeed. Then let the power of God work in you and through you, that His will and yours be done. I'm going to sit in silence for a minute or so. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Just feeling gratitude for this practice. Feeling grateful to receive these words. Having the confidence that God has heard me and will answer me, whether right now or in the right moment for me to hear. So thanks for joining me today in this practice. It says in the shorter practice periods to do them as often as possible today. Reminding yourself of the importance of the idea to your happiness, reminding yourself that your grievances are hiding the light of the world from your awareness. Remind yourself also that you're not searching for it alone and that you do know where to look for it. So say to yourself in the shorter practice period, my grievances hide the light of the world in me. I cannot see what I have hidden, yet I want to let it be revealed to me, for my salvation and the salvation of the world. If I hold this grievance, the light of the world will be hidden from me. If anyone crosses your mind that you're upset with, frustrated with, you just say right away, if I hold this grievance, the light of the world will be hidden from me. So that concludes the practice. Thanks. Thanks for joining me. I hope this was helpful. Wishing you all the best. Take care.